It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas. It is Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017. It is 7 a.m. this day before Thanksgiving. I'm ready to eat.
And you might want to get a jacket.
You know, before you go in, the pitcher goes in ball game, he warms up a little bit. Shouldn't we have a warm-up session here?
What, do you want to start pitching baseball?
No, I'm ready to eat turkey and dressing.
Oh. Mine ain't thawed yet. It's still floating in a big old water bag.
My goodness, Jerry. Get that thing cooking. Anyway, good morning. Jerry's behind a little bit. Anyway, Good morning and welcome. Hope everybody's day before Thanksgiving's going well. And we've got Brewed Awakening coffee in the coffee pot. Jerry?
Good stuff.
You betcha.
Do you actually have some this time? Because every time we start the show, you're like, I'm out of
3
coffee.
minutes before we started, I had to refill. So second cup at 7:01 in the morning.
And it serves as a dual purpose. It keeps your hands warm, too.
I never thought of that.
Yeah,
Brewed Awakening hand warmers. We could do another marketing campaign.
I like it. It was a little chilly this morning.
As you heard Jacqueline say in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you. They're on Balmer Boulevard at Highway 62. There's Walmart's East Plaza and Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby.
4 right here.
And right here, well, yeah.
You can always come by the station, grab you a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Enjoy life a little
The
bit.
coffee pot's always ready. Somebody, hey, I want some of that coffee. Hit on, and we got Brewed Awakening just like that.
See?
I came in with 4 more pounds of it yesterday.
It's like magic.
You bet. My vehicle still smells like coffee. Be sure to check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. It is the best coffee in town. And now, if you'll join us, it's time for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, on this day in 1963, we lost our president due to a senseless act. And how well I remember it as a 5-year-old watching Walter Cronkite announce the death of President Kennedy. Lord, no matter what, if the president is Democrat or Republican, no matter the president's skin color, they, as our president, deserve our respect. Our Constitution allows us to openly agree or disagree with them, but it should come with our respect. So, Lord, my prayer today is that you protect our president and his family, and I pray you protect our former presidents and their families. That's my prayer today. Amen.
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 And so, November 22nd, 1963, a long time ago, but I remember it well. And let's hope it never happens again.
There you go.
Because, you know, the infamous clip of Walter Cronkite, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Time in Dallas, Texas. And he says some 30 minutes ago, as he says that, he breaks up in tears. But that's what I was doing. I remember it like it was yesterday. So, let's just hope it never happens again. And our weather is brought to you by, logo please,
It's coming. Go ahead.
your hometown Sears. And
Ta-da!
Eden's here. We're going to be talking about Sears in a minute. I love Sears. Worked for them for 14 years. TVs, appliances, tools, and more tools.
Well, like
Lawn care.
it's a one-stop shop. I mean, you turn around, you're looking at, now you can get your kitchen appliances. You can get TVs. You can get all your tools, all your lawn maintenance, everything at one store.
Oh, that time you didn't say, and they even have TVs.
And they even have TVs.
That's Scooter's catch
No,
line.
I mean, you
remember
see
the days-
hardware stores.
I remember the days at Sears. You could get wash tubs, you could get farm supplies, you could get
Furniture.
Sears is an icon. You know, I mean, they've been around since the 1800s. It's
But
just
look around, and how many of your hardware stores can you get TVs in your electronics as well?
That's fascinating.
So to me, I find that
and
intriguing.
you get Craftsman and Kenmore and Whirlpool and all the good appliances. Anyway, we'll talk with Eden here in a minute. Right now it's 25 in Mountain Home, 26 at Harrison. It's warm trend in Hardy, though. It's 32 at Hardy.
I'm moving to Hardy.
Huh?
I'm moving to Hardy.
Mountain
It's
View
warm
at
at
30,
Hardy.
Elville at 30, Marshall at 30, Poplar Bluff, Missouri at 31, Branson at 25, 26 in West Plains, Missouri. Still not much on the radar. I was watching Channel 3 last night, I think at 5, and they just said there's just no moisture in the Midwest. You could see from Arizona and New Mexico, Nevada, all the way up into Montana, a little bit in west Montana. but you come across the country, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, and then Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, nothing. East Coast and West Coast get a little bit. Northern California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and then New England areas getting some shower activity.
So you're saying that there's no chance of snow for Thanksgiving?
Thank goodness. But as Colonel Potter on MASH would say, it's drier than a humpless camel in the sunset.
Can you say that on TV? No.
I'm gonna have to ponder on that.
He's pondering again over here. Every time he ponders.
We're going to ponder.
We're going to ponder a while. Think about it, Jerry. It's drier than a humpless camel in the sunset. Even the camel is dry.
Well,
It's
that's
bad
what
when
I
you have
was
to explain it.
pondering.
What do you got on community calendar?
Well, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure
You're
out
still
where you
pondering.
come out with these camel philosophies.
I don't even say
The
where
philosophy
it
of
did our
camels.
Dry weather, guys. Dry, you know.
show. Okay.
Lay off the mash. You're staying up too late, buddy. All right. For those looking for a Thanksgiving meal, tomorrow. Is today Wednesday already? Oh,
Today's
my gosh.
Wednesday.
it's
Normally
here.
the day before Thanksgiving is Wednesday.
Tomorrow, Thursday, November 23rd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Get on out to the Salvation Army. They're going to have live music and great food, and volunteers are welcomed. You can call 424-5708 and help them out. This weekend we have Mountain View area Chamber of Commerce going to be doing a little caroling in the caverns.
Oh, man. Don't you know that's going to be good?
Well, it's going to be awesome. It's they're going to be singing a bunch of Christmas songs that you're accustomed to this time of year. You can go to www.yourplaceinthemountains.com, and each show seats 100 people, and they fill up quick, so you're probably not guaranteed to get a show this weekend, but they'll have them just about every weekend leading up till Christmas.
Good.
That address again,
Don't you
Your
know that's
Place
gonna
in
be
the
cool?
Mountains. Oh, man, it's phenomenal.
Imagine those voices in the cavern.
It is phenomenal.
It'll be rich. It'd be awesome sound. I
Yeah.
may have to try to make it out there. I think that'll be pretty
Did
cool.
you see that place in Oklahoma? I think it's Broken Arrow, where they've got the Festival of Lights out there. It's similar to what Branson does. It's only like 220 miles over there. May drive over there, take a look at it.
Been to the Branson lights before. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to see. You drive through and you
Right.
can see all the stuff and drive through a lot of it. And it's really cool.
And
They
it's
put
up
a lot
at,
of
is that at Silver Dollar City or somewhere in Branson?
I
Where's
mean,
it?
that Silver Dollar City does a big ordeal, but it's Shepherd of the Hills
Oh, okay.
Expressway. It's on the backside over by Shepherd of the Hills, and it's where the big water or the tower you can go up,
Mm-hmm.
and you enter there and you actually drive. And it takes you like an hour to get through this thing.
Really?
And they've got all these lights set up, and they got a number of them that are done in tunnels where you're actually driving through all these lights around you. It's really cool.
Worth the drive.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, Old Time Restaurant.
All right, today is the last day. Today's the day. You don't want to miss it. We've got a Thanksgiving meal, a feast that we do. We did it Monday, Tuesday, and now today. It'll start at 10 o'clock, go to 2 o'clock. You get ham, turkey, dressing, yams, cranberry sauce, you name it, we got it.
Now, if the
And
governor walks in at 2 o'clock, can he get that?
No.
Amanda's
Amanda's
already
gonna
kicked
kill me.
him out once. And that sounds sad. Amanda had no clue who he was when she said, dude, we're close, turn around. And his whole army of people is
Well, it
just
just
like,
have to be Senator Bozeman and Senator Cotton
and they're looking
and
like,
Lieutenant Governor.
really? She's like, yeah, we close at 10. You're out. I'm like,
I'll have to ask the governor about, see if he remembers.
But no, come on out. If you see Amanda, give her a hard time for me. That's my wife. And just go out and have a good time. It's extremely busy over there at Thanksgiving. And don't think, oh my gosh, you're slammed. It's going to be an hour for a table. They rotate them really quick. So, 5 minutes or whatever will get you a table, get you seated, and get you
Good.
fed. So.
Good. And you're going to take a little vacation over there on Friday and
Yes.
Saturday?
We'll be closed until Monday, so we're taking Friday and
Now,
Saturday
you know I'm
off.
going to be on your doorstep about 6:15 on Saturday for breakfast.
You're going to have to come on over to my house, and I'll try to remember to leave the door unlocked. But
Hey, take us to break so we can talk to Eden about Sears.
you got it.
Be right back, everybody.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
7:14 on this day before Thanksgiving. I want to welcome to our show Eden Cowart, who runs our local hometown Sears store.
Good morning.
Howdy. I'm going to pull that microphone down so they can see you a little better.
Oh,
there you go. How's that?
Good.
Tell you what, Sears has been an icon, and I can remember as a kid, my grandfather and my mom, dad, and grandparents would take me to Sears in East St. Louis, Illinois. Now that tells you how long ago it was, because you could actually go to East St. Louis without getting shot.
Been a while.
We'd go down there in our 57 Studebaker, and we'd go to Sears, and it had multi-levels, and I've always enjoyed Sears, and I worked for them for 14 years. Mm-hmm. You've got Craftsman and Kenmore, and I can't say what all, but...
Yeah, all the major brands.
All the major brands.
Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag.
Everything.
Yeah, Bosch, LG, Samsung. We've got them.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The importance of shopping local. Jerry and I made the move to TV because this is local. We want to support hometown folks. Baxter, Marion, Boone, Fulton, Izard counties, anybody that's watching, we want to help support their economies.
Definitely, definitely.
You see it firsthand.
I do. And I know people see the name Sears and they think big Sears, corporate Sears, but we are Sears hometown, which hence says the word hometown, local. So we're a completely separate business from Sears. We do piggyback on the name of Sears, and we get their promotions, we get their sale prices, we get their ads, but we are an entirely different business. I mean, Sears hometown, so stay local. Mm-hmm.
And so you feel the sting when somebody doesn't.
Oh sure,
Yeah.
oh sure. You know, and I understand going out of town and enjoying the restaurants and going and just being out. But you know, if you're looking for something in Mountain Home, dig just a little bit deeper. If you don't find it the first stop that you make, because Mountain Home has a lot of things for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like you and I were talking a while ago, there's a corporate website.
And I didn't know this. And,
Yeah.
and I've been affiliated with Sears. I mean, I still feel like Sears family. You know,
Right.
You know.
But we have our own local website. It's SearsHometownStores.com, and then Mountain Home. That can go, if you go into that website, that takes you to show what our inventory in Mountain Home has. And then if we don't actually have it in our inventory, there's a tab that you can go to, and it will take you to the corporate website, the Sears.com website, and we can order any of that also. But if you want to take a look and see what our personal inventory in town is, SearsHometownStores.com, and on Facebook.
I've got it right here on my phone because I've got my clock running here on the other one. But I'm impressed with. I was in there the other day. What was I needing? A 15 millimeter. I lost my 15. I think I left my 15 millimeter wrench in Conway working on a radiator. I'm impressed with the tools that you have in stock.
Thanks.
Woodworking tools and mechanics tools.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could probably, unless they're a specialty item, you know, special.
And we can order those.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you come in and we
there's
don't.
like special things for serpentine belts and oxygen sensors. You know, you have to get through automotive specialty stores, but I'd say 90% of the tools that mechanics need could be bought right here at Sears.
Yes, and if we don't have it, like I said, we can order it for you. We get trucks in twice a week, so we can get it for
I
you.
got back into the antique radio phonograph restoration, and you need volt-ohm meters. And I had one that was just, and I think I gave like $32 for a volt-ohm meter at Sears. That is the best one. I've used it yesterday.
Well, great. Good.
I mean, there's another, I've got these antiques sitting around we're going to display back here probably first part of the year. But when you're testing these old circuits, you've got to have some instruments that are accurate because these old tubes run anywhere to 600 volts.
Mm-hmm. And with the Craftsman, people come in all the time asking if we're going to continue to have Craftsman, because Craftsman was bought by Black & Decker. But the answer is yes, we are going to continue to carry Craftsman. It just gives Craftsman the door to get into other places that Black & Decker carry. It's not going to be exclusive Sears, which it hasn't been for a while. I know some places have carried just a few items, but now it opens up to a lot more.
But didn't Sears develop Craftsman? Because as far back as I can remember, Craftsman was exclusive to Sears.
Right. Well, yeah, it's been exclusive to Sears
until 1990, 1995 perhaps?
Mm-hmm. And we still do tool replacement. People come in with their ratchets and sockets and screwdrivers all the time. Can you still fix this? Yep.
Yep.
Give them a brand new one and off they go.
Been there, done that.
Happy as larks.
In fact, when I worked at Sears, I used to do that.
Exactly.
Go see Neil back there. He can put that ratchet for you.
That's right. That ratchet repair kit. I know. I can remember coming in, going to the automotive center, and you were always back there. Yep.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean hands. No
dirty
grease,
from what?
No grease at all.
No. In fact, your dad left one time. I picked up a donut and I had to wash my hands in 3 hours. After it was so funny. Dale, you go wash your hands before you eat that? Nope. You're just going to get dirty again.
Yep. Dirt's dirt.
We had some fun times at Sears.
Mm-hmm. Still are.
Did your dad ever tell you the time we snuck in his office and turned the desk around backwards and then reset everything forward and he bumped his knees on the back of it?
No. Oh, no.
Don't tell him I said anything.
We won't, Dale.
Talking about, you were saying earlier that you could order anything from Sears. Well, now you can't order bumblebees and you can't order ducks. But I can remember as a little girl, Dad would
I
get
used to have to unload that stuff.
I know, and Dad would get the shipment of ducks and chicks,
Yeah.
and they hadn't had water yet because they had just hatched the night before,
Yeah, and
they would ship them.
The little things that held the little paper clips. Sears had the real heavy glass things, so we'd empty all the paper clips out, wash them, and fill them with water, and that's how the ducks and
And
chicks.
I would get to dip all their little beaks and get their first sip of water. That was my job. Yep.
I'll never forget one time I had just opened the garage doors. It was about 8:30 in the morning, and a tractor trailer pulls in on 3rd Street. It says so-and-so Chicken Farms, Dexter, Missouri. And I knew we weren't getting the shipment of chickens in at Sears.
Whoops.
I walked out there and said, what's a chicken farmer from Dexter doing here in Mount Arkansas? He said, well, I got a load for you from Chicago. I knew what it was. 17 pallets of catalogs. In those days, they shipped them.
Right.
And each pallet had 100 bundles, and each bundle had 10 catalogs.
And I can remember they would line the bundles up against the walls, and we would snap them.
It was me.
Well, you would, but I would get a penny a sticker because I would put the Mountain
you
Home.
put the stickers?
I put the stickers on, and I would get a penny a sticker.
You were rich.
I would sit there for
hours
and putting the stickers on. I did, penny a sticker.
I think I'd go back and renegotiate that one. I'd go at least 5 cents.
Yeah, there was a bunch of catalogs.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. That goes back a long time. All those catalogs would come in, and then people would come in that have this card. Bring this card in and get your catalog. Then the Christmas books would come out. But in those days, Sears thrived on that. Yeah, and it's funny how things have changed. You know, kids today don't know. You talk about a Sears catalog, they don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Sears, JCPenney, Montgomery Ward all had catalogs, and Sears was the dominating force. There's a story that at one time, and I don't know if it's true or not, said that General Patton needed a piece for a tank, and Supply wasn't doing it, so he wrote a letter to Sears in Chicago. I need this for a tank. Here's my check. He wrote a check, made it in Chicago, and they mailed it to where he was.
Wow. If that's a true story.
If
wow.
it's a true story.
Yeah.
Jerry, did you know that Sears used to sell cars?
No.
It was called the Allstate. It was built by Kaiser Henry J.
You said they did home kits as well, didn't they?
Yeah, Bob Rechtenwald sent this, and he did a little research.
I should have brought an old catalog. I've got that, like
I've
the
got them
1800s.
back to 19. Oh, you got 18.
I mean, they yeah.
I
One
think
of
the oldest
first
one I've got is
ones.
1953.
Well, back in those days, they even sold horse buggy carriages.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a few of those.
Oh, yeah.
I should have brought one, or some of them.
Bob Rechtenwald, he sent this text saying, well, first I got to hit the right text. Sears sold house kits from 1908 to 1940. I guess they right up until the war. Interesting. And Sears was instrumental in getting radial tires. We don't think twice about radial tires, but in my day, you want radial or non-radial. Now that, what are you talking about? You can't hardly find a bias ply tire. But when I started working for Sears, it was still almost a 50-50 shot, bias ply versus radial tire. But Sears was instrumental because they had the insight to go to Michelin in France and say, we want you to build our premium grade tire. And that's how the Road Handler tire came in 1966. Sears had really the first radial tire before Goodyear and Firestone. It was so funny. You used to have the Ford Pintos that had the exploding gas tanks with Firestone, you know, we called them Maypops. The Firestone Maypop 721. They may pop in a few miles. One day, literally, I had a guy with a brand new Lincoln Continental come in. That car didn't have 16 miles on it. and it had Firestone 721s on it, Firestone 500s. And he says, I want your road handler tires on there. He was the first customer today, so we put the big LR 7815 tire on it. He was happy, went on his way. And we had those 4 brand new Firestones stacked outside, and people just come by and grab the used tires as they wanted. But days in, there was probably 35 or 40 tires out there. Got there the next day, those 4 Firestones were still there. They're brand new. Nobody's stealing them.
Oh my goodness.
Brand new, 4 brand new tires off of Lincoln. They had 16 miles on them. But that name brand in those days had such a stigma.
Uh-huh.
With that belt coming undone. It was funny. We'll put Firestones on a Pinto, you know. May pop in a while. Jerry, you kind of quiet down there.
Yeah, looking at the Sears hometown store page on Facebook. And I'm anxious to play this video again. You said it's your first live Facebook deal?
Yes, my employees, my co-workers, they had been working on it. They wanted to do a live stream Facebook, and I just kept dragging my feet. I don't want to. They wore me down yesterday, and we did one.
You caved in.
I did. I caved. Oh goodness.
We're gonna have to watch that at commercial break.
We need to cue it up and broadcast it. What we need to do.
That's what I'm thinking. So what all have you got going for the Black Friday?
You know, and we get one more truck today. The trucks have been coming in. We've been pulling it out. Pulling it out, pricing it. We've got tools. Of course, we've got tools, but we've got tools. We've got some great buys on appliances. Super hot buys and doorbusters. We will be closed Thanksgiving Day.
Good.
Thank you. I'm so excited because we do get to be with our family. But we'll open it again on 7 a.m. on Friday and 8 o'clock on Saturday and always on Sunday. We'll be open again.
So your Black Friday will be Black Friday.
It will truly. Well, it will be Black Friday, but we've had Black Friday prices going on for a week now. I mean, we're not having to change any signs. It's already, people are already coming in and getting the Black Friday, so they don't have to hit the mad Black Friday. So that's
you still going to have the doorbusters going on or whatever they call them? Yeah. So a lot of people look for those.
Yes. So great appliance options, great tool options. And one thing that they've got, I just made myself a note here, one thing they've got going right now is with the Sears card, a little plug here. You can get 24 months no interest with the Sears card. So if you're looking for appliances, remodeling, that would be the way to go. And we've got some incredible toolboxes, big toolboxes. So that would work great. You know, if you need to.
The wheels are turning.
Boy,
I wish my boys were watching this morning.
But you know, they've got toolboxes now that's got USB cords in them that you can have an app. This is really nifty. You can hook up the app to your phone. When you walk away so many distance from your toolbox, it will lock itself, so no one can steal your tools. And then you can go to lunch, and when you come back, you can look on your app, and it can tell you if anybody tinkered with your toolbox to try to get in.
Wow.
Yeah, they've really made some neat things to them. You can Bluetooth
You can hide your biscuits and gravy in there, Jay. Nobody take it.
Out all kinds of stuff. Now, does the app tell you which drawer certain tools in?
I don't know. I don't have that app because I don't have that toolbox, but maybe you could set it up that way.
That's pretty cool.
You could probably set it up to where you could, I bet there's an app to do that.
That's interesting. Well, Scooter, I think we need to take a break. We got this toolbox sitting down here we're going to talk about here in a little while. Take us to break. We're going to be back with Eden Cowart of your hometown Sears store.
Be right back.
Shop local.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Your White River getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
7:34 on this November 22nd. We're visiting with Eden Cowart of your hometown Sears store, and had a lot of fun the first part. A lot of good memories down at Sears. Some things I don't even want to talk about.
Well, that's the ones I want to hear.
People want to hear the. People want to hear the ones you're talking about behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Well, let's see.
Oh, I was just joking. We can move on, buddy.
One time I had my car parked in the part of the garage, and the service guys that did the refrigerator and TV repair, they stuck the garden hose through the window and turned it on. I had a floorboard of water about that deep.
That's just cruel.
That was mean.
Well, I just drilled a hole and drained it. I mean, what's it going to do?
Was that you, Eden?
No, she wouldn't. No,
not me.
No.
I do want to encourage everybody to go to the Facebook page, Sears Hometown Store Mountain Home Facebook page.
They've had 677 views already.
They've got a video that I just brought it up on the screen here.
Well, let me hit play.
And
you ready?
I'm going to say.
I had a weak moment. I'll just say that.
Let me go over here.
Intro the video for us. What were you doing?
Well, I hit play and it's not playing, Scooter.
Well,
there it is. Oops. I think it's stuck.
Oh,
these are the signs.
Anyway, there's a good picture of Eden.
There's a good picture of her. Say hi to her when you get there. Apparently, she's got a basketball. So.
And you take the shot and make it behind your back like it's no big deal.
No big deal.
See if you can tell it to reload that, and we'll try to get here in a minute, maybe.
No, that's a neat page, Sears Hometown Store.
It
Be
is.
sure to click on the one that says Mountain Home, because they're all over the country there.
Yeah, make it plural, Hometown Stores with an S, or you
Okay.
won't find us.
But y'all have everything. DeWalt tools, that big toolbox you're talking about.
Speaking of toolbox, what are we going to do with this one right here?
Well, I brought a toolbox.
Scoot it down here, Jerry.
And I thought I would give it away. I thought if you come into the store now within the next 2 weeks, starting today, for the next 2 weeks, and mention that you saw us on XL7, give you a plug also, and we will drop your name in a drawing, and then we'll draw for this toolbox.
Let me see if I can get over here and
So go over to the printer and put my name in about 300 times there, Scooter, would you? I need a new tool. I still have the old Sears metal.
We still have some metal ones.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these things weigh a ton empty, let alone when I load them down.
Exactly.
I'm going to zoom in right now to that toolbox so everybody can see it.
Hang on to your hat. Here he goes. He's zooming them.
The only bad thing is it's right in front of Jerry, so they got to see him too. But
we need a model.
And I will have to say that one's the 19-inch. We have them larger. We have them smaller. That's on sale right now for $9.99.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
And it doubles as a tackle box.
You can make it a tackle box. You can make it anything you want. We have the
box for Jerry.
We have the soft. Yeah, there you go. We have the soft side toolboxes right now that they're the soft ones.
Yeah.
$3.99.
How do you get how so low? Like
$3.99.
You can't build them that cheap.
And we have those everywhere. We've got them in the four-wheeler, the trucks, the boats, the cars. They're packed. You don't have to just put tools in them. We've got them all over.
Yeah, I like those soft sides. You can throw them in the front end loader, dump them out.
Yeah.
They're just soft.
They are.
$3.99.
$3.99. We've got scads. Come get some.
Wow.
Skags.
Scads of them. Yep.
Scads of them.
Yep.
That means a bunch.
That means more than a pallet, I think.
A scad is more than
those
a
are the
pallet.
catalogs I used to unload.
That's right.
Now that's a scad.
All right, Jerry, if we can get you, go ahead and slide that on down. So
All right.
We'd like to see her. You can put it right in front of you. That's fine.
I'm thinking in front of you, buddy. We ain't got much to cover up there. Look like a little bobblehead over
What about the
there.
Die Hard battery? Is that still a name brand?
That's still a name brand, but since we don't have automotive at our store, we don't have the automotive battery. We have lawn and garden batteries, but they're not Die Hard. But they still have Die Hard in the corporate stores. The mall stores still
Really?
has the
Yeah.
automotive,
Wow.
but we don't. We can't get the Die Hard.
Boy, that was quite the deal in its day. I guess it still is.
Mm-hmm.
The Die Hard battery.
They have DeWalt tools, ceiling mattresses. I didn't know y'all
And the
had
picture you got
ceiling.
in the Facebook thing, you've got a kayak in there.
We've got kayaks. Yep. And you'd be surprised how many kayaks are sold at Christmas time. I know you don't think you're out on the rivers and lakes at Christmas, but they're a good buy. Now's the time to get them.
For the folks that don't already have their stuff together, they also have 20 Thanksgiving recipes for the crock pot.
That's right. There you go.
Click on Get to Cooking Now. It's unbelievable all the stuff y'all have here.
Hey, I tell you what, they could get it all. I mean, I remember the days, and the tradition is continuing.
Yeah, and you think of the box stores a lot because I guess y'all are off the main road there or something, but I don't know. Like I was thinking, like when we had that big ice storm, everybody was going all over looking for generators. People were buying them up. Y'all have generators too.
Yep.
So.
And in that situation, we have what's called a hot truck, and they'll ship us a hot truck in.
Really?
Wow. How about that?
Yep.
So that would be an advantage to police and sheriff departments.
Yes. Yeah.
So we've got 18 people in a need, and wow.
And we just got in a hot truck. We got you covered.
Got
That's
the hot
right.
truck.
That's right.
A SCAD of generators on
SCAD
the
of
hot.
generators.
SCAD of generators.
Wow.
We even have snow throwers, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We sold 6 last year. Thank goodness we didn't have to use them, but we sold 6 of them.
They're still new.
They're still that's, at that house. And people that would come in and buy them, I was like, I appreciate your business. I sure hope you don't have to use it. So
the funny thing is, I have one. I don't. I think I used it maybe 6 years ago.
But you know, in the days of the Sears catalog, that was a hot item. I remember one time they put mopeds in Department 28. That was the batteries and shocks department that I sold. And there was a place, I don't know if it was Caruthersville, Missouri, they had a run on mopeds. And their sales skyrocketed in that department, and I lost the contest.
Oh, no.
Man, I was selling batteries and shocks like crazy. Man, my numbers look good, but they put the mopeds in the same department, and they were in our district out of Memphis at the time. In Caruthersville, beat me by selling mopeds.
Do y'all have mopeds?
They did at the time.
They did at the time. Actually, we used to sell go-karts and little mini bikes, but they've changed the contract that unless you are a licensed dealer in the state of Arkansas, you can't sell them. So
I remember the go-karts and the little small.
I
don't know if you call them a dirt bike, but they were at least little small.
They were
little mini bikes.
Mini bikes, yeah.
But the go-karts were pretty good. Come with a 2.5 to 3 horse Briggs on it. Yeah, they were good.
I remember that.
Yep.
The good old days.
That's right. My kids had one of the go-karts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What else from Sears? Wow.
I'll tell you what.
Brings back a lot of fun memories.
I bought my patio furniture there when it was out of season.
Sewing machines. That used to be a big thing.
That was a big thing. Yeah. You know, we can order. We don't have it in stock, but we can order. Don't have it there in the store.
But man alive, that used to be a big thing.
And small appliances, that's one thing that I have really begged for, is getting small appliances, your coffee makers, your toasters and that kind of stuff. We can order all of it, but they just say we don't have the shelf room for it, which we keep begging for it. But if you have one in mind, we can order it. As
and
they
I
say,
don't mind waiting
no
if I
need
get
to
a
say
good one.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
But that was, back, here's the thing. A friend of mine has a battery-operated tabletop radio. Now, this is a radio that's probably that big by that tall, but it's all battery. It doesn't have a plug in the wall. And Sears offered those after World War II to get back into the swing of things. The extreme rural areas didn't have electric at the time. There's places by 1953 around here didn't have electric, that long after the war. But Sears offered, I think it's an Admiral or an Emerson, all battery radio for farms. Remember the huge mailboxes? The farm, they're really big. My aunt and uncle had one in southern Illinois. Why is it so big? Because they ordered a lot of things from Sears. Jimmy needs another pair of pants. Well, I'm going to order it from Sears. You write your check, you send in your order blank, and the mailbox is big enough to slide the package right in. The farm box. Remember those?
I remember my grandparents.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a reason, but it makes
was a
sense.
farm box. Because back in the day, you just couldn't run across town. You had the Sears
Right.
catalog, and you filled out your order blank or took out a notebook page, and I need to order this in this size, blah 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 blah, and there it was. And Sears would fill the order,
That's cool.
and you didn't have to worry about it.
That is cool.
Shaking your head.
What a history.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm playing with other stuff on the computer here.
So back to the toolbox. If folks come down to your hometown Mountain Home Sears store, I'll put your name in the drawing to win this toolbox.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they
That's
have
nice.
bigger toolboxes than that.
Oh yeah,
That one I saw on here, oh my goodness, that thing's huge.
it's huge. It's big. We've got it in stock.
I'm gonna
And
see
you
if-
talk about the old metal toolboxes. My dad, he was an electronic technician back in the late 60s. I still have his old
You
metal
want to see
tools.
a good
That's the toolbox
Sears toolbox?
right
Look at the
there.
back of my van.
Yeah.
It's right there, and it's loaded with Craftsman tools.
This one had little bitty drawers in it for those fine tools.
This has got the lift-out tray.
Felt
Oh, right.
bottom. Man, them things last forever.
They do.
I've had this toolbox probably 40 years, 45 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
About how old mine is.
Scooter, we need to take another break. And
You
before we do
got
that,
it.
I want to remind folks, shop local. Mountain Home. If you're Mountain Home, shop Mountain Home. Harrison, shop Harrison. Mountain View, Arkansas, shop there too.
And the location. I know everybody knows, but it's behind Wendy's
Yes.
in Mountain Home.
For your hometown Sears store.
Yep.
So,
We'll be right back.
take us to break.
Would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. Your White River getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown.
$7.49 on this November 22nd, 2017, visiting with Eden Cowart of your hometown Mountain Home Sears store.
And how long have they been there?
Sears has been part of Mountain Home since 1965.
Yep.
1965.
In fact, I remember Mr. Allen talking about that, the guy that wanted to put the store in here, they thought he was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they thought he was crazy. I had one in West Plains and one here. I think your dad went back and forth to Mountain Home and West Plains for a while back in those days. But Mr. Allen's management skills brought that store up, and it was a top dollar store, and hopefully it still is today. I mean, you can't be without Sears, folks. I mean,
Nope.
How many years were you with them, Dale?
14.
14.
Yeah, 14.
I knew it was a while, so.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much, I bought the store in 2004.
Really? Yeah.
So I've been there about as long as you were.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. I still enjoy it. And I remember the days back in East St. Louis, Illinois, we'd go to that Sears store. I remember because I was young, 5, 6, 7 years old. But they had one floor that was sporting goods, one floor that was clothing and electronics on another. You know, it was 2, 3, 4 floors up there in East St. Louis back in the days when people actually climbed steps.
Yeah, no elevators.
No elevator,
or
just climb steps. Well, I need to go to the 3rd floor. I need to go to the basement. I need to go here, you know. Yeah.
I don't remember a store without escalators or elevators.
You young thing, you. What have
I don't know that Jerry can make it without an escalator or an elevator.
Or oxygen.
Oh, boy, y'all are hard.
Pretty bad, ain't we, Jerry?
Sometimes.
What have we overlooked? Surely there's something we haven't touched on with Sears.
You know what we haven't touched on? One thing that Sears Hometown has partnered with is the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, really?
Yep. So you can come into the store, even making payments. You don't have to buy anything. But we are taking the donations for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and in any increment that you want, and 100% of it goes to the children.
That's awesome.
We did it last year, and it was unbelievable how much they raised. I wish I had that number, but it was a huge amount.
Wow.
And the Make-A-Wish Foundation, that gives somebody kind of like their dream day?
It is. It's for children that are battling terminal illness, and they've had a dream to go on a ship, or they've had a dream to be a superhero. And so the Make-A-Wish Foundation creates that dream for them. Sends them to Disney, sends them on a cruise ship, whatever that wish is. And a lot of times, when we went to our celebration 2 years ago, they brought up the Make-A-Wish. They had a whole section on it. And it said a lot of times with those 6 children, that gives them that last little rally to feel better, you know, they get better because they've got that dream to go to. So, and they take the family and
gives them something to look forward to.
It's just something, a good positive for that family having to fight such an awful situation. So 100% Make-A-Wish from Sears Hometown.
That reminds me of a story that Jack Buck, the former St. Louis Cardinal broadcaster for KMOX, told. They were in the booth one night, and it was T-shirt night at Busch Stadium, and they had an empty box there, and they were throwing T-shirts out the broadcast booth while they have not cheerleaders, but they have girls on the field, and they're throwing them up. They have these big slingshots. They shoot them up in the Busch Stadium. Well, there's a family that asked to visit the booth. It was mom, dad, son, and daughter, and the son was a cystic fibrosis patient who's on oxygen that had sat right behind Jack Buck. There's an aisle. There's 2 or 3 chairs here and 2 or 3 chairs the other side of the aisle. And he says very seldom is a foul ball ever hit that gets in the booth, but that night the foul ball hit the guy wire and came in and hit that box and moved that box, and the ball stopped in front of that little boy, Lance.
Oh.
And he's sitting there on his oxygen. He died 2 weeks after getting that ball.
Wow.
Yeah. And he says that was the highlight of his life. He'd been so sick all of his life, and he gets a baseball at Busch Stadium. I don't even know who they were playing. You know, it doesn't matter who hit the ball, whether it's a Cardinal or the visiting team. He got a baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Buck talks about going to that funeral.
Oh, wow.
It's in his book called That's a Winner. Quite the story. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, last 5 minutes.
Sears hometown shopping.
That's right.
Can't
Shop
beat
local.
Anything you want.
If we don't have it, we'll do our best to get it.
And they even got TVs. How's that, Jerry?
There you go. I was waiting on that.
They even got TVs.
Do you have turnip greens and Tabasco sauce for Jerry?
Oh, boy. Now, that's one thing they don't have.
But
She
we
can
can find
order
a
it.
way.
Yeah,
we
they
can find a
probably
way.
The toolbox, once again, if you're seeing the show today and you go in and tell the folks down at Sears, I saw you down on the corner on XL7 TV, your name goes in for a drawing, and you could win that box.
Yep.
Fun.
Doubles as a tackle box.
Tackle box,
Or
toolbox,
Jerry,
lunchbox.
That's
right.
3 in 1 right there.
There's quite a bit of biscuit and gravy you can get into there, Jerry, I think.
And probably a crescent wrench, too, in case you
probably.
did get an inkling to do a little work.
I tell you what, I want to encourage guys, so go down and check out the line of tools, mechanics and woodworking tools at Sears. And, well, let me rephrase that. Wives and girlfriends, go down to Sears
There you go.
for Christmas.
I didn't know y'all had DeWalt until I just logged on
DeWalt, Porter Cable, Craftsman.
there. And I tell you what, in furniture business, if you get like a Porter Cable, that thing's guaranteed to last 15 years. You go get one of these little piece of junks, you'll be buying 15 of them over 15 years.
The thing about my I've got Craftsman drills, I've got hand saws, power hand saws from 1974 that are fine. They may need a blade by now, but
It makes a difference. You get a good quality tool, and like I say, from a reputable company like Sears, and it'll last you a lifetime.
It is neat to have people come in and say, yeah, this is my grandfather's. I need a blade for it. Or I got all my dad's tools, and they still working great.
yeah.
Craftsman's a good line, though.
Oh, it always has been.
I've had Craftsman tools
Always
in my
has been.
garage forever.
Yeah.
And you're right. The good thing about it, hey, this broke, I'm taking it back to Sears. And they'll change it out and get you another one. But it's always been a good line of tools. I mean, it's not like buying the cheaper stuff.
And you can go in and buy what I like. Is like I lost a 15 millimeter.
Yeah.
I go in and buy one. You can put it back in the set.
You don't have to buy a whole nother set in
Right.
order to replace the
Buy
one.
the individual.
And with the tool replacement, just the criteria is it has to be hand driven, no battery, no plug.
Right.
And what also lands underneath that is rakes, hoses.
You're kidding.
Those are the craftsman ones that we carry. You break a hoe, bring it in, you get a new one. Break a rake, bring it in, shovel, water hose.
But now
I just about said water hose. Yeah.
Wow, that blows me away.
that does not mean you can put a pry bar on a ratchet and put a front end loader to push it down to try to break a
Are we
lug
speaking
on a
from
board.
experience, Jerry?
cheetah bar.
Yeah, they will
I
tell
had
you.
to change out a wheel
no.
bearing. I had to change out a wheel bearing. I left my half-inch breaker bar over in my brother's house in Nashville. Went to Sears. I got what I needed. Went up there, that big old bar, click, broke the nut loose. It was fine. I guard that one. That's cool. Really, folks, we want to emphasize shop local.
Absolutely.
You know, the reason Jerry and I left radio, came over to do the TV thing, this is local. Eden Cowart and her family, local. Sears, hometown, local. Support these local merchants.
Yep. And they have everything you possibly need.
We got a month and 3 days before Christmas. Support this local economy.
And we thank you.
And
Thank
both
you very much.
Scooter right here and Eden right here, both local business owners.
Stop by Old Time Restaurant today for your turkey and ham.
888.
888. What a feast.
Then after
You will
lunch, go to
not
Sears
leave.
and shop.
And it even comes with a to-go box because you'll probably need it.
Well, go to Sears first and go get a big toolbox, and you can load the toolbox
There
with
you
the...
go.
There you go.
A toolbox,
There you
tackle
go.
box, or lunchbox.
There you go.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, really, stop by your local hometown Sears store. You will not be disappointed. Sears has been here for 50, 60 years, and let's keep supporting them. Great store, great family.
Thanks a bunch.
Our last live show before Thanksgiving, we got a pre-recorded one that we're doing for
Coming up tomorrow. Yeah, pre-recorded. We've got a couple pastors, Aaron Lindsay out of Flippin, Dave Kapler here at Mountain Home Lutheran Church, and going to be talking a little bit different on the second half of the show, some healthy eating on Thanksgiving.
There
Wraps
you
it up.
go.
See you Friday.
Have a great Thanksgiving.